Hey friends, so your girl is finally at the end of this 30-day yoga challenge. It has been a long 30 days, you guys. I did not anticipate it being difficult to make time to do these 20 to 30 minute yoga sessions every day. I mean, it's such a short amount of time, but just like making sure that I dedicate that space and that energy to just stretch and work on those body things that have been happening with me was more difficult than I thought. There were a few times throughout where I missed the day and then I had to double up on the next day, which is fine because I still made sure that I made up for all of the sessions that I would have missed. And like I said, I think it only happened about 2 or 3 times, but it has been such an opening experience for my hips and my low back. Hey friends, so this is day 24 of the 30-day yoga challenge and I'm feeling really good. Last night I did a yoga before bed, but it was for upper back pain and a little bit of sciatica. So we did get into the lower body, but I've just been feeling a little tension in like the center of my back, which is not typically something that I feel, or not typically something that is tight on me, but I picked a class that catered to it and I think it was really good. I'm feeling so much better. I'm feeling looser. My quads are still like, but you know, it's getting better and I'm still trying to find how I can get a deeper stretch in the quads without having so much pain in my knees. But other than that, it's great. And today I'm doing a 30-minute yoga for like runners. I'm not a runner, but I have the tightness that runners have in the IT bands and in the quads and stuff. So I'm gonna do that workout and see how it is. But yeah, follow along. Hey guys, so today is day 26 of this yoga challenge. Y'all know I'm feeling great. I've also noticed that now when I wake up, even though I am a little bit tight, like normal morning soreness or whatever, it only takes 5-10 minutes to kind of like wiggle out of that and then I feel great throughout the day. My chair has been absolutely amazing. Like it is literally a lifesaver having a real chair to sit in as you're editing and working and stuff and not having to compensate or slouch or add pillows and things like that. So all of that has been really, really good. Today I'm doing a deep stretch with Yoga with Bird and I'm excited for that, just to kind of, it's a yin style, so relax into the poses and kind of just stretch everything out. But yeah, it's just so good. And the upper back tightness that I was having, I think some of that is coming from my pillow being too soft. I think I'm sinking fully into my pillow and there's just no support. And I've kind of known this for a while, but I think it's time to like get a real pillow that is a little bit firmer. Because some of that tightness in here it's starting on my neck and then moving into my upper back. So I don't think that necessarily has anything to do with like sitting and working like that. I think that's just I need to get a more firm pillow. So I'll be looking into that very soon. And yeah, excited to just get a little stretch today. Y'all, we are at day 29 of this yoga challenge. And the more I was like recording stuff throughout the week, the more I was just thinking, instead of just giving you guys like some of what the stretch or workout was that I did for that day, I'm just going to do a little video on all of the stretches that I love the most for like hip release, hamstring, like lower back tightness, because I feel like I finally have found like a few poses that really give me like the relaxation in that lower body area. I absolutely love doing the yoga before bed, like 20-30 minutes. I've been using Yoga with Bird. She is so good. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just biased right now, but I've been doing her different yin yoga poses, stretches before bed, and that has helped tremendously. Like even with just getting to sleep and not feeling any tension or pressure or like anxious, it's just really been a good thing to do the yoga right before bed. That all in all has probably given me the most benefit. And yeah, I'm excited because even though 30 days is tomorrow, I'm not gonna stop because I haven't felt this like released in a long time. So worth it. So worth it. After everything is said and done, I don't necessarily think that I'm more flexible. I just think that working on the tight hips and the tight lower back and in my glutes and in my hamstrings has given me more access to those muscles, if that makes sense. Because like I said in the beginning, I wasn't necessarily looking for more flexibility. I was just trying to relieve a lot of the tension that I've been building up and feeling since quarantine started. And I think that I have found a good amount of positions and poses and the length of time that I need to be stretching in these positions that give me the most benefit in releasing all of that tension. So I do want to show you like my top 5 positions that I think help me the most in just like stretching out that low back and in those glutes. Like even right now, I don't even have any tension in that area, which is absolutely ridiculous because I'm telling you guys, it was like every day, as soon as I wake up, it's immediately in pain. I immediately have to like figure out how to stretch and roll it out. So now that that stuff is starting to like release, obviously I'm gonna keep going with like doing the yoga and doing these positions and things. But yeah, these are my top 5 positions.
I'm not sure the term for this first position, but basically you want to think 90-degree angles with your legs. You want to have ankle to the knee, opposite sides, and you want to reach your upper body and torso forward over both of those legs. You can also take both arms to one side of the knee and then both arms to the other side, getting a side body stretch, but really just opening in the knees, dropping down and opening in those hip flexors. For this next position, you want to start lying down on your back. You're going to take one leg straight up to the ceiling, drop at the knee over the supporting leg, and then you want to drop both legs towards one side. So really feeling that spinal twist in the low back. You can have your arms at goalposts. You can also take one arm and pull that knee down towards the floor to get an IT band stretch. And then you're going to safely take both legs back to center, and you can do the same thing on the opposite side. Next one is a standard runner stretch. You're going to have one leg straight, the other leg bent. You're going to have the foot of the bent leg press into the inner thigh of the straight leg. Reach towards the foot of that straight leg and pull your torso down, pulling your head towards your knee, really opening in that bent leg hip, really feeling the hamstrings on the straight leg. This is a great double duty stretch. Number 4 is a yoga class favorite. You're going to start in that runner's lunge, and then you're going to heel toe that front foot out towards the edge of your mat, push open that knee, and then rotate and open your shoulders and chest towards the ceiling. So you feel that hip flexor on that straight leg and the glute on that bent leg, just really pushing out, feeling that stretch. You can also do this position with that back leg down on the floor. So you're going to bend the knee, have that support of the floor, and then you're going to push out the front leg again, feeling the glute opening, and you can either keep your torso forward or you can rotate towards the ceiling. My number 5 is the one that gave me the most trouble. You find that runner's lunge again, the back leg is down, bend from the knee up, and you're going to try to grab that back foot. Now here, I can grab my heel finally, feeling that quad stretch. You can also, if you're able to, bend that elbow down to the floor and rest on your forearm. I'm not there yet, but the stretch has gotten so much better and really gives some opening in that quad and in that hip flexor. So definitely try this one out, even though it is difficult to get to.
Moving forward with like, I guess my yoga practice or the things that I'm trying to continue keeping open and loose. I really did enjoy the yin yoga style of movement, which essentially you're holding a few poses for a very long time. I mean, I did a couple of workouts where I held them as only one pose for like 3 to 5 minutes, and when it's tight and you're in pain, 3 to 5 minutes seems like a lifetime. But then like once you stand up after it, you're like, oh my God, I actually needed that because now I can move my leg and there's nothing blocking it, nothing restricting it from like getting a full range of movement. So definitely gonna keep going with like the yin yoga feeling of stretching. And I think I've also mentioned this, but I think by far my favorite channel that I used during this time was Yoga with Bird. Her voice is just so calming. I love the exercises, the stretches. Like, I think that was the channel that resonated with me the most. So I'm definitely gonna continue using her workouts and her flows, I guess, yoga, it's flow, moving forward, because I need to just keep it up. I just need to keep moving, keep doing it. Like, it's just a matter of not stopping. It just has to be a part of my regular routine. Now, if you all have any other yoga channels that you enjoy watching or you feel like are very beneficial for like the hips and the glutes, the IT bands and stretching, please let me know in the comments below, because like I said, I'm gonna continue with this practice and I'm excited to just keep moving forward and see how I feel in another 3 months, you know, of keeping it a regular occurrence in my daily routine. And I will see you guys next time.